Hey folks, welcome back to the Rajiv Show, and I'm your host Rajiv Doreswamy. And this show aims to help those who are currently struggling in life and to remind you that life is indeed beautiful when you're inspired to make it your own. This is season 2, Life in India, and this is episode 9, Father's Love. This is dedicated to my dad who is in India. But before we get into the episode, I would like to remind you to tune in every Wednesdays for fresh new episodes from yours truly. If you're listening to this podcast on Spotify or any of the other podcast apps, don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, if you're tuning in via YouTube, don't forget to hit that notification bell and of course that subscribe button and send some love. Send some love over to this channel. It helps me gain my confidence to make better and even create more content for you guys to enjoy. All right, on with the episode. First of all, I want to thank my father for all the years that I've been in India and for all the countless moments of support that he has given his heart, his soul. Uh, One of the greatest memories that I have from my father was the moment where he introduced me to the musical realm, and this is also a part of the lost years. This was one of the most interesting moments where he introduced me to the four strings, which is one of my favorite instruments that I still play. And this was a casual evening. My dad was coming home, and of course, at that time, I was learning to play guitar. I don't remember what tunes. I think it was country or something. And then my dad got home a custom made bass guitar. The most interesting thing about the bass guitar is that the the reason why he had it custom made was because he had a missing portion of I don't know what it is exactly that he had. He had an injury when he was young, so he has a problem using the the pinky finger when it comes to the size of a bass. So the moment he got that home and I saw it, and I've never seen a bass guitar before. So the next coming days, my interest grew, and I started enjoying playing the bass. I started learning Marcus Miller, Victor Wooten, and of course, all of that is thanks to him. And of course, I improved over the years until, yeah, the most annoying moments of learning how to play the bass is I always snap the G string. And it came to the point that my dad decided one of my birthdays to get me a custom made bass guitar as well. And to my surprise, uh, for the love of everything that he's done, is I never expected first. I never expected to get the bass. And the same maker who created his bass guitar created my bass guitar. And it was an amazing feeling to finally be a part of the musical world alongside my father. We both grew up. I grew up basically learning his style of music, his time. Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Deep Purple, and I enjoyed every single moment of learning music with him. And of course, from my previous episode from the Lost Years Part 2, that we had some good times, we had some good gigs here and there. But that unconditional love and support from him, even till today, I am really grateful, internally grateful for everything. And I just love my father so much. And I want to thank him with this episode. Uh, and I hope that he enjoys this episode because it's an emotional episode. I'm lost for words, just so you know. I have so many memories. I cannot contain them all in this one episode. But the main message that I want to get out is that I love my dad, and I always look at him as my hero, and he's the best thing that's ever happened to me. So thank you so much. If you haven't already, kindly check out the Philippine Podcast Directory. There's 100 podcasters from the Philippines talking about topics from motivation to anything goes. And there are a lot of amazing, talented podcasters out there in the directory. And also check out the PPD show, which is the Philippine Podcast Directory show, which is a part of the Philippine Podcast Directory, which has episodes every Mondays on Facebook. And support the Philippine Podcast Directory by using the hashtag Philippine Podcast Directory and also the hashtag the PPD show. With that in mind, cheers folks, stay safe.